Alrighty, welcome back everybody to our latest brief forecast video. Just a little heads up, I'm back on YouTube because Facebook didn't want to update their terms and conditions, but for when we get started, we have a big severe weather event, my friends. Actually, you can see that on our computer models for this Wednesday. Squall line forming. This could be a big tornado producer on the latest trends. Big squall line forming. So I'm going to dive into our first parameter that I wanted y'all look at here. This is going to be what's called our STP, the significant tornado parameter. This is what shows us our tornadic potential. This is kind of the area that I was looking at last night. Supercell Composites kind of showing the same thing too. If we head over to the GFS, I did want to point out that the GFS last night was not showing, still not showing as much instability with this long range model than it was the NAM. So the NAM is showing a lot more decent favorable environment, a lot of instability. I'm going to take a sounding from like right here, right north of the Dallas area, because I really wanted y'all to look at this. So basically sounding analysis. I was supposed to do a series episode on these, but I didn't really get to it. It's been a while since I've done one of these forecasts, but I will try my best at this point. So what we have here is the vertical wind shear is going kind of directional here. Storm relative inflows going through here, and you get these supercells that want to develop a lot of lift with these updrafts. So the dew points are showing a lot of favorable, conducive environment for this setup here. I'm going to head back to the models here because I do want to point something out here. Now we do the tornado potential for this. We will check this out on the low-level jet. This is what helps to rotate these thunderstorms. Yeah, a lot. We have just a big ripper of jet stream going, just screaming from south to north, screaming from like 50, 60 knots. And this really will help to rotate these tornadoes and thunderstorms. So we have go back to this reflectivity. So you see these supercells, they're actually starting to form a squall line. OZZ Thursday, so right about midnight on Wednesday into Thursday morning, you get this big squall line that's just ripping through the southern plains into the OKC metro. We do have, you can see this on the surface dew points, really big cold front right here, just really big here, pushing all that moisture from north to south. And dew points like in the low 70s, high 60s, and even in some places the mid 70s, which is very interesting for this time of year especially. The vorticity levels just basically showing where the most rotation with that positively tilted trough could be, and also showing the instability as well. We go back to the 500 millibar vorticity because I really wanted to show y'all the contiguous US. So here's what we're looking at here. This trough is really going to be digging down, way down into the atmosphere, and what it's going to do, you see how it's kind of positively tilted here. It's kind of it has a bit more of a positive tilt, and then we can see that even on the 700 millibar too. Now this is usually like 20,000 feet up into the atmosphere. You can see that really going into Wednesday into Thursday. Now I hop back to the GFS, and the GFS is kind of showing the same thing, except For the next couple of weeks, we'll have this series of mega troughs that come through, bringing severe weather through the southern plains, into the central plains, and even portions of the Dixie Alley. We really get a lot of these, a lot of the cold fronts coming in with it as well. I think that, I think for Wednesday though, for this Wednesday, if I were to be chasing on Wednesday say in Oklahoma, I would actually want to go through here. I would actually want to go on this portion of the instability, this portion, because on that western side, I think there could be a couple of supercells that try to develop right through here. And then we're going to take a sounding real quick for Central Texas. I know a lot of people have been asking about Central Texas. Yeah, so Central Texas, I was looking at this morning. I see a bit more of an uptick in severe weather for Central Texas, although I'm not sure what the SPC is really going to do on this just at the moment. Once again, we have that hook on the vertical wind shear. Storm relative inflow is pretty strong as well. You got these winds from ground high all the way up into the atmosphere changing so significantly, which is not really supposed to happen in terms of tornado potential. You get, and especially right here, your air parcel temperature as well. Dew points really screaming at 67 degrees. Yeah, that's a lot. Effective inflow layers pretty good too. You get these really strong storm relative inflows that help to feed these thunderstorms. And this is what I was looking at this morning for Central Texas once again. I think that there could be something through here. Not really sure what exactly yet until tonight, but I will have more details on that coming up. And have a good one, everyone.